discipline. The gentleman from New York needs to stay on his feet. The gentleman is recognized.
I appreciate the gentleman from New York for yielding. This is a critical issue, and I share his concern with regard to stripping of the authorization for the competitive engine. Just this past year, the Weapons System Acquisition Reform Act of 2009 was passed by this Congress. It passed by a vote of 411 to 0, and I would draw members' attention to Section 202, the acquisition strategies to ensure competition throughout the life cycle of major defense acquisition programs. That includes the Joint Strike Fighter and its propulsion system, subject to this provisions. As a matter of fact, Mr. Speaker, the alternative engine has been funded every year since 1996. The House has voted 9 times to support the competitive engine. $2.9 billion has already been invested in the alternative engine. And now that development is 75% complete, now that it has been qualified for production in 2012, now as both engines are approaching the starting line and are in the starting blocks, Pratt and the folks in Connecticut want to suggest that they should be declared the winners of the race before the race has even started. We believe in competition when it comes to acquisition, Mr. Speaker. This is a critically important program. It's critically important to keep competition in the engine program. And I will close with a quote from our former member, Jack Murtha, who fought for this competitive engine for years and years and years. We're going to build thousands of Joint Strike Fighters, and when you look back at problems we've had in the past with large aircraft procurement programs, you realize why it's absolutely essential to build 2 different engines. An alternative engine will provide cost savings through competition, as well as provide greater reliability down the road in case we have problems with one engine that could potentially ground our entire tactical aircraft fleet. That is from former Congressman Jack Murtha, July 16, 2009. I would ask my colleagues to support the competitive engine program and defeat the amendment. I yield back.
The gentleman from Ohio yields back the balance of his time. The gentleman from New York?
I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from New York's time.